Alrighty, hello. So, I just got from work, and the first thing I wanted to do when I got home was make a video on the brand new Superman movie. Right? It's not that new. It's been out for a month now, but I watched it with my girlfriend. I have a couple thoughts. I have a couple things I want to say about it. Basically, like my review of it. So, first thing we're going to talk about is we're going to start low and then we're going to go up high, right? The low points and then the high points, right? Because this movie was a banger. 10 out of 10, top 3 favorite movies that I have right now. But let's talk about the lows. The things that I didn't like about this movie was nothing. I liked the movie in all of its entirety, so I guess you just got clickbaited on that. But let's go ahead and talk about the good things, right? Because there are so many good things I have to say about this movie, right? So the first thing I want to talk about is the soundtrack, right? The soundtrack was spot on. I had goosebumps at multiple points in the movie, not only because of the, what's going on the screen, but because of the movie, or because of the soundtrack. I have not had goosebumps watching a movie in forever, right? And it's crazy. The movie is just so good in that aspect. Another thing I want to talk about is the story itself. The story was so much shit was happening, but I was able to keep up with it. It had such good pacing. It was really just a joy, right? The story was great. I loved the story. The story was so much fun to watch. Another thing we're going to talk about is the side cast. Yes. Right, so we're save Superman, I guess, for last. But we'll talk about the Daily Bugle Squad. Jimmy is so cool. Lois Lane, okay, I guess there's something bad. Lois Lane is stupid. Like, I hate to say that, but I think she's genuinely dumb. Jimmy was so cool. Jimmy was the GOAT. This guy was a ladies' man through and through. Just so cool. Such a cool character. He's the GOAT. Now let's talk about Justice Gang? I think they're called the Justice Gang. Justice Gang was cool. I didn't like Hot Girl. Hot Girl was pretty annoying with that screaming, but besides that, everything about her was cool. Green Lantern was really nice addition. Like, he was very different from any other Green Lantern, mainly because all the other Green Lanterns were boring. He actually uses his power creatively in so many different ways, especially at the end when he's flicking everyone off with his middle finger, and he's also, at the beginning when he's fighting that monster and punching him in the eye with the... Oof, that was brutal. Mr. Terrific. I don't know if Mr. Terrific, or I don't know who is cooler in my opinion, but Mr. Terrific almost stole the whole movie for me. Like, he was just such a good superhero. Such a good superhero. So cool. That fight scene where he's shooting all the robots, I thought he was going to be lame, I'm not going to lie. But that guy has so much aura. Not only was he shooting people with the bots and stuff like that, and, doing all this cool shit, bro was straight up scrapping with everybody. Like, no joke, hitting people with the meanest right hooks known to man. Like, if I got hit by that, I'd probably be dead, I'm not gonna lie. Because he was folding them. Soldiers in armor with his bare hand. Anyways, let's talk about Lex Luthor. I just spit everywhere. Lex Luthor was so good. Like, I deadass think this was probably the best Lex Luthor I've ever watched. I haven't watched all the other Superman movies because they're just not entertaining to me. Like, they just weren't. They were alright. But this Lex Luthor, I've never wanted somebody to lose so hard in my life, and that's how you know you have a good villain, right? It's because you actively want them to fucking lose. Like, you just are preying on their downfall. And oh my goodness, man, I really was hoping Superman would punch them, knock him out, but he didn't. Crypto did that. Spoiler. And as for the other villains, Ultraman and the Engineer. I said this, okay, so I actually recorded this video yesterday, but I had my mic off, so I didn't get anything, right? The Engineer, I guess I did have a couple grabs to the movie, but they weren't really, enough to take away from the score, if that makes sense. Just more of, more personal things than actual, wow, that actually makes no fucking... The Engineer was kind of annoying. I get that she's Hispanic, but her lines were like that of a white guy writing lines for a Hispanic chick, which is exactly what I think is just, happened, right? They're very hey, she's Hispanic, guys. Let's make sure everyone knows she's Hispanic. You know what I mean? Like, her lines were pretty pretty corny, but you know, whatever. She didn't take away from the movie. You know what I mean? If anything, she was pretty cool in her scenes. And then Ultraman himself, I was watching a lot of stuff online. People were thinking that he was going to be Henry Cavill. A lot of people thought it was going to be Henry Cavill. It was not. I was kind of disappointed about that, but it didn't take away from the movie because it was just something I had seen online, right? You should go into movies with your own expectations and your own, you know, your own fucking brain. Like, just watch the movie and enjoy the movie. You know what I mean? Don't be thinking like, oh, I saw this online. That's so stupid. They should have done this. Missed opportunity. It's a fucking 5 out of 10. No. Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. Ultraman was cool. He was really cool. He didn't really say much, and I thought it was pretty cool how... Okay, we're going to talk about Superman now. I thought it was cool how Superman feels like he feels weaker, but not because of anything to do with him physically or his powers and all at all. It feels like he's just holding back. Because once he took out the drones and things like that, and he's like, oh, this guy's just a clone, bro was beating the shit out of this guy. Bro was beating the brakes off of this guy, straight dogging him. Like, holy shit, dude. Bro did a spinning kick and hit his head into the thing and hit him with this thing, and then fucking was slamming him everywhere. Oh my god. This Superman was a fucking Chad, bro. The shit he did to the engineer was insane. She was stuck on him, and he twirled her around. Boom, boom, boom. Not to hurt her, but to hit the other guy. So, boom, boom, boom. She got brutalized. I'm surprised she didn't die. I'm surprised she didn't die after that. Right? But yeah, anyways, Superman was a dog in this movie. He was so gentle. He seemed like a larger-than-life guy. Like, there's scenes where he's walking in public, and he's straight up just... He looks like an alien. Like, he looks like a human and all that, but he's huge. He's larger than life. And that's what I really like about the Superman, is that Superman's all about hope. You know what I mean? Superman's all about protecting the little guy, protecting life, you know, doing the right thing no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Putting others before yourself. Basically any good quality a human can have, right? And this Superman was straight up just that. And he was just, in my opinion, the perfect Superman. And this movie was just amazing. He had, you know, seeing his parents and things like that, how he was talking, or his, you know, Earth parents, seeing how he was talking to them and all that good stuff was really nice. You know, he interacted with them, it felt really nice. Their concern for him was really good too. Like, I was like, damn, this is actually a really good cast. Like, that, like, I feel like I'm getting everything a Superman movie should be. Every scene was complete, you know what I mean? And then just him when he gets frustrated with things, and you know, it shows that he has emotions, you know what I mean? He's not just this happy going, you know, he has emotions too. He thinks about things, he gets scared, but at the end of the day, he'll do what's right, you know what I mean? Like, he'll do the right thing no matter what. I definitely look forward to... I think James Gunn saved the fucking DC universe with this movie. Straight up. He is the DC universe Jesus Christ. Man, yeah, just... I deadass walked out of that movie feeling good. I thought I could fly through the air. You know what I mean? That's how that shit had me feeling. You know what I mean? But anyways, if you like the video, like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, fuck you! If you want to see more of me, subscribe to the YouTube channel, obviously, but go check out my Twitch. I'm live every night at 12. It's 12:36 right now. We're on. Let's see what time it is, guys. What time it is? Look at that. 12:36. Look at that. Anyways, it's been a pleasure, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.